Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. This is Brandon with Taylorsfiresmoke Cooking. Today, what we're going to be making are some deviled eggs. This is one of the side dishes that we generally have with our Easter dinner. I'm going to show you how I make mine. Now, first things first, we've got our eggs. We've got our halved eggs. I do have a casualty right here. I was missing one, so don't worry about that, guys. And these eggs were boiled for just over 8 minutes. All it takes is 8 minutes to boil the perfect egg. If you boil it any longer than that, that's how you wind up with those green yolks. So don't overcook your boiled eggs. Now what I like to do, I just like to take a fork and just mix up those egg yolks and start busting them down until you get a nice fine consistency there. And what we're going to do to this, I'm going to add just about 1.5 tablespoons of sweet relish. Then we're going to hit it with just a bump of mustard. Now you can put as much or as little mustard as you like. Just remember, if you go with a lot of mustard, it's going to be tangy. A little mustard is going to be just right. And then the secret, not so secret ingredient is sandwich spread. I love using sandwich spread in my deviled eggs. Even my tuna fish, I just think it's better than just using regular mayo. So I've got a couple tablespoons in that as well. Now what I did, I had 10 eggs altogether. So, you know, if you had the 12 eggs or a dozen eggs, you just add a little bit more relish and a little bit more of the sandwich spread. And you just give it a good mix and make sure it's well incorporated. Mix it, and then while you're mixing it, you want to go ahead and kind of smash it up against the bowl too to make sure you're breaking down any of the bigger bits that may have been left in your yolk. So once you get it to a nice smooth consistency like this, you just want to give it a quick little taste and then see where you want to do with your seasoning. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of kosher salt, black pepper, and give it another little mix. Now, I do like to add a little bit of sugar to my deviled eggs. You can leave that out if you like to. That's totally optional, but I do think it adds a better taste to the deviled eggs. And I'm actually using stevia. I'm trying to cut back on a lot of the sugar I have. So I just put a pinch of stevia in there just to balance it out. But you can leave it out, like I said, if you'd like to. The one key thing about deviled eggs to me is you want your this base deviled egg to be great. Then after that, you can kind of do whatever you want to it. You can do bacon, you can do jalapeno, or whatever the case may be. But your base deviled egg, just your basic deviled egg, should always be the same, in my opinion. And this deviled egg recipe is spot on and fantastic. So I truly believe you guys will like it. So you just saw me adding that little bit of stevia just to balance it out. And we're going to give it a good mix. And we have a nice smooth consistency. You can see that my mix is not like too runny and it's not too thick. To me, it's just right. This is the way that you want it. All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and get ready to fill those eggs. Please, guys, if you could also, please give me a thumbs up the video. It really does help out the channel with the YouTube algorithm. And it pushes the video out so other people get to see what you guys are witnessing right now. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and start filling up these eggs. I like to fill it up, you know, pretty full. It's up to you. Some people just overfill them. Some people just barely underfill them. But I like to fill it up with a nice heap in there. And I don't like to have any space in between the yolk and the filling. So if there is anything like that, I like to put a little bit more in there to make sure it's a nice full egg. All right, got them all done. Now here's the thing, you know, generally or traditionally you see people put paprika on top or whatever, and I do that from time to time, but most of the time I like to put a little sprinkle of cayenne pepper on mine. I think the cayenne adds a nice little kick to it, but it's not overly hot. Just a little something to make you realize it was there. Just a little something different. In your parsley for color. So that's what we're going to do to top these deviled eggs. We're going to put in just a little sprinkle of cayenne pepper and then your parsley on top. And then, like I said, if you want to add bacon, you can add a piece of bacon on the top. You can add a jalapeno on the top. You can add a little sliver of red onion if you want to. That's where it gets limitless. But as long as you make your regular deviled egg good, then it doesn't matter what else you do to it. Comment down below, how do you guys like your deviled eggs? How do you make your deviled eggs? I've seen people use, you know, ranch dressing. sour cream and different things like that. I am more of a traditionalist. I don't, care for that kind of stuff. But if you do, comment down below. I'd love to know how you make yours as well. Now we're just going to hit it with a little bit of parsley for garnish and decoration. And that's it, guys. It's so simple, super delicious. And it'll be a great compliment to your Easter dinner. Just be prepared. You may eat more than this one, or two, or three. But if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell if you don't already have that hit. I appreciate you guys watching. Until the next time, God bless you and happy Easter.